Let yourself die. There is a physical death of our bodies that we all know about and is going to happen to all of us one day, and after that our souls are transferred to the next world. But there is another death called Fana, which is a Sufi mystical concept that means annihilation of yourself. It happens when one completely destroy their ego and surrender to God. Its meaning can be easily understood by this famous Sufi quote, to die before death. Death is inevitably going to take you away, but letting yourself go away before death is the highest form of spiritual awakening. How do you kill this self? Understanding what self is the first step on this journey of Fana. Let's learn from an example. Look at this bubble formed in the ocean. This bubble represents ourselves. The bubble is made by the river water. Its essence is nothing other than the water. The bubble is misguided when it thinks that it is something separate from the water, but in reality it is just another form of water, a reflection of water, and has nothing of its own. It is created by water, held by water, and will perish in the water. But if the bubble becomes arrogant and think that it can live separately from the water, the bubble is not seeing the truth and is not on the right way. The bubble is enlightened when it realizes that it is one with water. It comes out of this limiting belief that it is just a bubble, and now it can experience all the blessings of the water. It can have the power of the water. It has no power of its own, but when it dissolves in water, it can get power from the water, because the essence of the bubble is water, and that essence is the one giving power to the bubble. Rumi poetry. This is the riddle that drives the mind crazy, that the opener and what is opened are the same. It's the ocean inside the fish that bears it along, not the river water. The time river spreads and disappears into the ocean with fish. Seed break open and dissolve in the ground. Only then do new fig trees come into being. So you must die before you die. A lover looks at creek water and wants to be that quick, to fall, to kneel, then all the way down in full prostration. A lover wants to die of his love like a man with dropsy who knows that water will kill him, but he can't deny his thirst. A lover loves death, which is God's way of helping us evolve from mineral to vegetable to animal, the one incorporating the others. Then animal becomes Adam, and the next will take us beyond what we can imagine into mystery of we all are returning. Don't fear death. Spill your jug in the river one. Your attributes disappear, but the essence moves on. Your shame and fear are like felt layers covering coldness. Throw them off and rush naked into the joy of death. But is it just an easy task to die before death? It is not. Yes, it is simple. It can be done with very low intelligence, less physical hard work, but it requires more hard things. For example, sincerity, genuineness, honesty. These are actually difficult things to achieve. And the most hardest and beautiful is love. It is hard because it completely erases you. The bubble which is in love forgets that it is a bubble. All of its focus is on the water. It is still alive and visible in its form, but it has forgotten itself and only thinks of the water. This is called dying before death. It is death of identity, death of ego, death of separation. The bubble is no longer separate from the water. Destroying this self is the most important mission of human in his life. Yet we run before all unnecessary pursuits, which are only giving us worldly benefits and adding nothing to your soul's life. That is why even after achieving everything there is still emptiness and discomfort, because there is more to achieve at your soul's level.